If you're thinking about making a move to Hilton Head Island, and more specifically Palmetto Dunes, this may be the video for you. We're going to show you, basically the start of construction here for a lot where a $3.6 million home will be built or is going to be built. So anyway, let's get right into the video now. First and foremost, if you're new to the channel, welcome. My name is Matt, and we get calls every single day from people just like you looking to make a move to Hilton Head, the Beaufort County area, the Bluffton area, really all over the South Carolina low country here. So, hit that subscribe button, make sure that you're dialed into the post notifications here because you don't want to miss a single video about what it's like to live, work, play here in Hilton Head. And today we're going to show you something a little bit different than what we've showed you in the past. So this property is located in Palmetto Dunes at 13 Full Sweep. And as you can see here, the construction is beginning, or the groundbreaking has started. This home is going to be listed at $3.6 million, 4,000 square feet. It's obviously totally new construction. So, let's show you a couple of the pictures here real quick, kind of give you the idea of the artists and the architectural renderings and stuff. I think it's super cool to see, some of the original low country style here brought in to the new construction stuff. There's a wide variety, as you guys are well aware if you've been here for a little while, of contemporary, modern, traditional, typical low country type homes. But this one to me is like a perfect example of all of those kind of put together and getting more of a modern feel, especially from the inside of the home. So, but just a beautiful home here, and obviously in one of the best locations here on Hilton Head. So 6 bedrooms, again, 4,000 square feet, 6.5 baths, a pool, beautiful pool, 2-car garage. So, when we talk about location within Palmetto Dunes, this particular location is tucked back where a lot more primary home owners live. Certainly you could make this a vacation rental if you wanted to, and most of the properties here that are vacation rentals of this size are going to net you somewhere between $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a week, especially during the peak season. Obviously in the off season it's going to be a little bit lower, but if you're looking for an investment opportunity, this could be a great opportunity. And obviously we could project all day long about what $5,000 to $10,000 a week is going to look like, but pretty conservatively we think between $200,000 and $250,000 a year is about what this home should average. Again, a little bit further removed from the beach, but again, with the price of the oceanfront second and third row homes from a rental perspective on a weekly basis, significantly higher than say this one that's tucked back kind of behind the lagoons and stuff, at least here in Palmetto Dunes. In addition, in Palmetto Dunes, there's a ton of new construction happening. And actually there's a couple other homes here that I'll show you real quick that kind of give you a little more security, I guess. A little more security and a little more protection of your investment here. Obviously, kind of as a second home market, generally speaking, rental investment, properties. There's a ton of value built into Hilton Head. Obviously, the high season between Memorial Day and Labor Day make this a very desirable location for families that want to come and visit for a week or 2 or even a month. And of course, you have snowbirds that are coming down from Canada, the Northeast and even the Pacific Northwest to come and visit for, extended amounts of time in the off season because the weather is considerably more mild. Secondary to that, as far as an investment goes, you do have a lot of, older homes, of course, that are being torn down just like this one, or an empty lot that's being developed. But you also have a lot of older properties that might have been on the larger side or the larger scale that are being renovated, that are being updated and improved to attract new investors, new renters, and new investment people that are coming in and finding these properties that maybe their budget is a little bit lower, but they also still want to have great access to the beach or the lagoon activities, tennis, golf, all that type of stuff as well. And in general, anytime you see a permit box or a dumpster, which there's another one up here actually, which again, to me that shows a constant investment happening, and that means that people feel that this is a really good investment and that their money is going to be protected, not just in real estate but in Hilton Head real estate. there's a lot of people that have flourished to this area, and really just descended and invested a ton of money. And really, as you saw from one of the other videos here, we talked about how the money has been moving between counties, between different areas. Fulton County in Atlanta, Georgia, is actually one of the largest feeder markets for Hilton Head or Beaufort County here, as well as Connecticut, Pennsylvania. Ohio has a huge population of folks that have moved here over the recent years. And again, anytime you see a dumpster or improvements being made, new homes being built, generally a very safe investment. At the end of the day, though, with this particular home, you don't have a lagoon view, you don't have a golf course view, you certainly don't have an oceanfront view. So, I think that's one of the biggest things that people really need to think about when they are deciding on a property to purchase here on Hilton Head. Not just in between plantations, because each one has their own vibe, if you will, or their own feeling. But certainly if you don't require a view, if you don't think that it's going to add any value for you or even for the people that are going to be renting your property from you on a weekly or monthly basis, we really think that obviously there's premiums for oceanfront, there's premiums for proximity or access to the beach, there's proximity to the golf courses and the tennis courts and all that type of stuff. And a lot of people value that. But, as real estate, really continues to increase here, people are looking at alternatives that you still have access to that stuff. It may not be walkable or accessible directly adjacent a particular property or something like that. And that's why kind of this northern end of Palmetto Dunes has been reserved for, and not reserved in a bad way, it's just been more primary homeowners that live here on this side of the island. Now, a lot of those homes are being redeveloped for vacation rentals and for long-term rentals, that people are using and working and living here permanently for. But I hope that's helpful. And again, $3.6 million here on Hilton Head Island. If you've been here for a little while, over the last 6 or 7, 8 months now, you've seen we've covered anywhere from a couple $100,000 down in Sea Pines up to Palmetto Dunes here, and everywhere in between in terms of price point, size, style. So if you have any questions, feel free. All of our contact information is down in the video description here. Also, you can set up a Zoom call. We can hop on a video chat just like this and talk about your search, what you're looking for, whether it's primary, secondary, a full-time investment property that you're looking for. We can help you with that. Our team is phenomenal down here, and they are uncovering new deals all the time, which is super helpful to get our clients not just the best value, but also something that fits their needs perfectly, because the last thing we want to do is find something that kind of sort of fits and try to fit the square peg into the round hole. We really want to make sure that we're covering all of our bases, that we really understand both your short-term financial goals as well as your long-term financial goals, to try to achieve everything that we can for you and more. So we hope that you enjoyed this video, and again, if there's anything we can do for you down in the comments, please reach out anytime. You can leave your question below. If you would rather have the privacy of a private conversation, you can do that as well, and we'd love to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so that we don't miss you there, and we'll talk to you soon.